Welcome to my first official vlog. It's been about a year since we moved from Florida to Nevada, and I finally had the time to put this video together. We, meaning Argia, drove the almost 2,500 miles over the course of 5 days. A little bit of the logistics: we packed and shipped most of our stuff in a U-Pack Relo-Cube, which has about 308 cubic feet of interior loading space. We shipped Argia's car, and then we drove the Prius cross-country. Here's the cube in a parking spot, and everything's all packed up. The drive could be done in less time, but we wanted to limit the number of driving hours per day and also wanted to take the opportunity to explore a few places along the way. I got to see Carlsbad Caverns in New Mexico for the first time, which are super cool, both literally and figuratively. The inside of the cavern is around 56 degrees Fahrenheit or 13 degrees Celsius year-round. Here's the natural entrance. It's a 1.25 mile paved hike using the natural entrance trail with a descent of 750 feet or 75 stories. Thankfully, there was an elevator to bring us back up once we reached the bottom of the cave. After our hike, we headed back to town to get food at this restaurant called El Charro. They had these really delicious tacos. Our favorite were by far the Al Pastor tacos. After food, we continued on and found our way back into Texas to see the Guadalupe Mountains. Didn't get a chance to do any hikes here since we spent more time at the Carlsbad Caverns, but it was still nice to see and drive around. Here you can start to see the white sands on the sides of the road, and that's when we knew we were approaching the White Sands National Park. Our first stop was the visitor center. That way we could pick up our Christmas ornament and our park stamp for our National Parks passport book. As we headed along the road towards the sand dunes, we noticed that some of the roads were blocked off. We think they were doing some military testing or training out there, and that's why the entirety of the park was not accessible when we visited. But nevertheless, we did get to walk on the sand dunes. It was just a bit of a short hike from the parking lot, which you can see in the video here, to get to the sand dunes. A lot of people opted to kick off their shoes to walk on the soft sand. I personally was not trying to walk around. I was hiding out in a little shady spot while Argia videoed. That night, we stayed in Tucson, Arizona, and when we were looking at the map, we noticed that Saguaro National Park was nearby, so we decided to take the scenic route and pass through Saguaro on our way to Nevada. Saguaro National Park has over 2 million saguaros. These giant tree-like cacti can live for up to 200 years, grow over 40 feet tall, and don't even start growing arms until they're around 75. Their skin has these cool accordion-like folds that expands when it rains, basically turning them into giant water tanks. They also have white flowers that happen to be Arizona's state flower. You'll only find saguaros in the Sonoran Desert, as it gives them their perfect Goldilocks environment. Not too cold, just enough rain, and plenty of sunshine. We did get the chance to do a short little paved hike around and see the saguaros up close. Very, very cool. The road from Tucson to Vegas via Highway 93 was absolutely breathtaking. We passed this wind farm, saw some Joshua trees, and got to take in expansive mountain views bathed in the late afternoon light. And just like that, after miles of open road and desert mountains, we caught our first glimpse of Vegas. It felt pretty surreal seeing the city come into view for the first time. After such a long drive, it was exciting to finally reach the place we'd be calling home. We've got a lot more to explore from here, but that's a story for another day. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.